Monday, the 3rd of March, all hooked up, ready to launch tomorrow morning at the Howlong boat ramp. Heading towards Yarrawonga, pulling out on Friday the 14th, I think it is, something like that. Tuesday, 4th of March, 2 boats successfully launched, 1 more to come. It's Drunken Fantasy. That's the main river coming in there. And there's Gallivanting, successfully launched. It's the boat ramp just there. Redback being prepared for launch in a minute. Canvas drop down sides to go on before the launch. Hauled in for our first night's camp. Decided to go a few kilometres up the Anna branch just for our first camp. We'll turn around and go back downstream towards Yarrawonga tomorrow morning. Mighty redback. A little further around we have the Drunken Fantasy, and then we have Gallivanting. Wednesday the 5th of March, just heading back downstream, back down the Anna branch, back to the main part of the river. We'll go down there a few kilometres and stop the night. Drunken Fantasy leading off, the other 2 are behind us. Catch us up later. I mean, a bit of a snaggy spot up here. We'll have to certainly go out to the right. Very snaggy up the Anna branch and very strong current. This is nearly the end of the Anna branch now. If you look over there, that's the main river coming in there. And once we get into that, when they join up, the current will slow down a bit. The boat ramp we put in yesterday, it's going into the main part of the river now. Current's still moving pretty fast. We're only doing 1300 revs and we're going 6 kilometres an hour, which is plenty fast on the Murray. As they say, no hurry on the Murray. The main part of the river now, doing about 1600 revs and doing about 8 kilometres an hour and about 4 metres of water under me. Here comes the Gallivanting, going past. Take the lead and find us a campsite tonight. Cruising along pretty well. There he goes, up the lead, down the mighty Murray.
I'd suggest you go over because Ken's...
Comes the redback following up. Moving along pretty well too. Murray River flag flying. Doing well. Gallivanting going around the big red cliffs there. Gallivanting and Drunken Fantasy all tied up for the night. We have a look around here. We have redback coming in to tie up. Bit shallow down there, but it's got enough room. Bit hard this end of the Murray getting a spot that's deep enough to actually tie up to. bring him around level and pretty good, just a matter of tying up now. Wednesday, 5th of March, all tied up. It's redback the distance, gallivanting just in front there, and just around here we have Drunken Fantasy. It's Thursday the 6th of March. We're still at the same spot, chart 18 on River of Islands map. I think it's called Quatta East, I think the map title is. We're going to stay here another night before we head downstream. There we go, gallivanting. And there's redback. Ken caught a nice cod last night about 2 AM. Probably legal size, we'd let it go anyway. We've got a very nice spot here to stay for an extra day. We'll head off tomorrow. We'll go down to Corowa probably Friday or Saturday. Head back, following us down the river to Corowa. Gallivanting's a little bit further back. I don't think he's turned the corner yet. Around the corner yet. Travelling about 8 kilometres an hour at 1800 revs. Can't afford to use fuel revs for me. A few cockatoos up there. Time, don't seem to want to fly away. Cutting through there, not sure what that is. That could be McLean Island, I think, that one there. River. Current's flowing in there, so it looks like it goes around. We're going on the main part of the river, here to the right. Correction, that creek back there was actually Murphy's Creek, which was the entrance to what's called a police paddocks. A reserve very popular for campers. Looks like a popular camping spot. We'll sit in for the weekend. That's the New South Wales side of the river, but I think there's a long weekend this weekend for Victorians. Very nice spot there. Couple of hours out of Corowa by boat, probably 15 minutes by road. Another good campsite on the Victorian side this time. So they're settled in for the long weekend. A lot of these logs have been put in the water to help with water flow, stop a lot of erosion, mainly caused by speedboats I'd say, and maybe floods. I'll throw to Corowa now, probably maybe an hour out of Corowa. new Corowa Bridge coming into view. Entering the 4 knot zone, not that that's going to worry us. It's about as fast as we can go flat out. Few swallows' nests under there, I think. Quite a few. There goes Carl. Going up to suss out a good campsite for the night near the Warganya boat ramp, which we're only about 15 to 20 minutes away from now. Park, caravan park there. There's a little inlet in there where there's a boat ramp. So that's the bloke's taking his boat, I'd say. Looks like another houseboat there. I don't know who that is. Check out the name going past. Try and pick up a name on it. It's about the same size as ours. Okay, this is the old Corowa Warganya Bridge coming up. We're going to go to the other side of that and tie up near the Warganya boat ramp. Just coming up over here is the entrance to a little lagoon which contains the Corowa boat ramp. So, not a bad spot to put in there. No current, no wind. Like Carl's found a spot, he's going in. We're just going under the bridge now. We're going to be tying up next to Carl over there. Corowa there, that's the Corowa Rowing Club, I think. That's what they put in. All tied up at Howlong, Warganya for the night. Very pleasant at the moment, nice breeze. There's Corowa across the river there, in the distance. And there's a few houseboats moored further up towards the bridge.
On Sunday, last Sunday, up there, that guy, you know where you saw him today when we came down, he was there on Sunday.
Said he put in at Howlong and he's going back to Howlong.
Well, he's been here since Sunday.
Since Sunday.
Going pretty well, going upstream. Not sure what size motor he's got. Hardy barge coming downstream, looks like he's going to try and pull in. This is where it's normally moored anyway. Sitting down a bit at the back. Coming in to pick up a few more passengers. Well, look at him. Looks like they're heading downstream now. Not sure how far they're going. A big party for the night. Looks like Ken's got a fish of some sort. What is it, Ken? Murray marlin, is it? Euro, Murray marlin.
You want a Carl?
The Carl's gone. Cockatoos having a nice graze on the lawn. You see the boats on the other side of the river. That's the Waganya side on the other side where the boats are. This is taken from the Corowa side of the river, looking over towards the that's the Waganya Marina for what it is over there. It costs $1,500 a year to leave your boat there. We're just further down here, that's Redback. There's a Drunken Fancy coming into sight, and Galavan. Just gone for a walk into town to get some more milk. And coming back. Standing on the Corowa Waganya Bridge, looking upstream. That inlet there on the left hand side is where the Corowa boat ramp is, quite a nice little ramp. And further around is the ballpark, caravan park, way around through there somewhere. Got a party barge going downstream here at Waganya. Not a very big party, looks like there's only one person on it at this stage. Looks like an army duck going upstream. Amazing what you see on the river. Where it's come from, never seen it on the river here before. Amazing. Here they come back again, back upstream. Sunday morning, just taken off from Waganya. Little boat there called U-Perla. Rowers up early this morning. That's the Waganya caravan park we're looking at the moment. Carl's gone ahead. Got Ken behind us. Boat's tied up here on the New South Wales side. We just got passed by a heap of rowers. That's how slow we were going. Like be getting ready to turn around and come back upstream. We've got to keep out of their way a bit. All the nice homes along the river here. This is South Corowa. That would be River Street, South Corowa there. A lot of jetties in the river that never used to be there before. A lot of houseboats as well. There's 10 on the redback way up in front of us there. And half on the gallivanting is further up. We've got meandering following us. Going to camp with us the next few nights on the way to Yarrawonga. That's the Corowa Common there, that's the beach people often swim on. So they're enjoying themselves today with the dog. Around the other side. Victorian side over there, there's a channel through there at high river levels. That's where the water rushes in to fill Lake Moodamere. Can't see the other two boats in front of us, they've taken off. Anyway, we'll catch them further downriver. That's about the end of the common boundary. A bit of a red bank here. We used to call it red bank when we were kids, not very big. Compare it to the South Australian ones, but you know, big enough for down here. The other side of that red bank is the Corowa Golf Club. 27 holes, I think it's quite a big club. That's an area we used to refer to as the Big Common. That there is the entrance to the Chinaman's Lagoon. When the river's a bit high, the water rushes in there, fills up the lagoon. Comes out again there when she's lower. Stanton's Bend back there, very popular for ski boats especially. Nice big sandbar there. We're just heading around. We've done 10 kilometres since leaving Waganya. Probably going to do 16 today, depending on available campsites. We don't have far to go to, we've only got 70 k's to get to our spot at Yarrawonga, so we don't want to travel too far every day or we'll run out of river. We're not pulling out till Friday morning. We want to be at the boat ramp Thursday night. Today being Sunday, of course. Still finding a few camps along the river. Probably 12 or 13 or 14 k's out of Corowa now. A bit more remote. Not seeing as many camps or as many ski boats. Still the odd ski boat. Redback and gallivanting have taken off. They're upriver somewhere. We'll catch them later on. We're only doing about 7 k an hour at the moment. We've got about 3.5 metres of water under us. We've got about 2,000 reds, so going along pretty well. Hey, 17.5 kilometres downstream from Corowa, heading towards Yarrawonga. 4 boats have made camp for the day. Just after midday. There's a meandering. Around here we have redback. Further over we have Drunken Fantasy. Right in the distance we have gallivanting. There's the scurvy crew of a couple of the boats there.
Alright, come back up.
Where is he?
There he is.
Oh, what's it coming back in?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, what's
Bit of excitement. Red belly black heading towards redback. Right on the side, he's coming along the front there. Right, coming up the front now.
Underneath.
It's gone underneath
Side,
between
your side camera in the front.
between your pontoons now. It's Monday the 10th of March. We stayed late last night. Got a fair bit of rain, which is good, cooled it off a bit. We're actually going to stay here tonight as well. The weather stays cool, we might have a spit roast. Very calm conditions, a bit overcast. Hopefully will rain. Just meandering right down the back there. Very nice spot on the beach here. Monday the 10th, settling in for the afternoon. Carl, the chef, has put on a spit roast for us. What is it, Carl? Pork?
Pork leg. Pork leg.
Pork leg. Very good.
Yeah, you know, we got there and they were like,
All the crew sitting up here in the shade,
the next morning was
waiting patiently for it to be fixed, be cooked.
we actually were there when everybody was heading out to the big bash. Oh, yeah, okay. So then
And there's the gallivanting.
we'd have been lucky to be 50 of us.
Tuesday the 11th of March, about 8:45. Getting ready to take off about 9 o'clock or so. Probably only going to go 25 k's today. Camp again. Not long taken off this morning, about 9 o'clock. We're going through what is now referred to as the Narrows. The river divides into two. Through here is very shallow and a bit snaggy, and much narrower than a normal river. But these levels will get through okay, hopefully. Got gallivanting and redback in front of us somewhere.
Is that Lumby's Bend on the left?
Got
Yeah, no, sure is. There's a leap there the other week.
a bit of radio chatter there.
Yeah, some stage.
We've got meandering
This one
behind
there.
us. Still cruising down the what's referred to as the Narrows. Further down here the river joins up again and gets back to a normal width. Been a bit snaggy but not too bad. Getting through alright. Still in the Narrows. We seem to be getting a bit bigger. There's a bit of a snag spot up here. We have to zigzag around, but not too bad. Seems to be a bit shallower in here too. Under 2 metres in most places. Snake coming across the river there, probably can't see it in the video. Bit of an inlet there on the Victorian side. Not sure what it's called. Still in the Narrows. Not actually sure how far down the river joins up. Can't be far away. Just about at the end of the Narrows now. You'll see right ahead the other part of the river coming in, and we'll be veering around past this snag to the left where the river rejoins. Gets a bit faster in current and a bit deeper around there. So you can see that current coming through there probably. The other part of the river. Meandering, following us around the corner. Very hairpin corner this one. Here comes Gavin and Lynn Jack on the houseboat meandering. Passing us go down to Yarrawonga. Morning. Cruise along very well. Captain Gavin at the wheel. Pushed by 9.9 high thrust. Pushed along very well. way up ahead there. Turn around. Still heading towards Yarrawonga. There's the camp over here. We've travelled about 25 kilometres so far today. The lead boats are starting to look for a suitable spot to camp for the night. Might be too long, I suppose. We'll be camping. The party barge going past our campsite. We're about 20 kilometres upstream of Yarrawonga. Or probably more like 30 to Yarrawonga itself, but we're pulling out at Majors Creek Boat Ramp, which is only about 20 odd k's down. Wednesday the 12th of March. Two brothers going downstream all the way to Goolwa, put in a bit north of Howlong. They shared our campsite last night with us, heading off early this morning to overnight in Yarrawonga. Yeah. There we go. Right, heading off. You're going the wrong way. All right. Cruising along very well. Current's starting to slow down a bit, getting closer to Yarrawonga. This canoe's come along pretty well. Thursday the 13th, just after 9 AM, just taken off. We're heading for the Majors Creek Boat Ramp. I should be there in a couple of hours, maybe 3. You see Ken up ahead, just going around the corner. Carl's in front of him, the gallivanting, and we've got Gavin and Lynn Jack behind us in the meandering. Another nice day for travel. Marker 2026. That's 2,026 kilometres to the mouth of the Murray. A lot of these mile markers have disappeared off the trees during floods. I think the policy is they don't replace them, which is a bit of a shame. It allows you to look at the map and get a reference to where you are. And further down the river, there's quite a few that are still there. Just going around to the left now, or the port side. The other boats up front there. Coming up to our first set of buoys. Obviously going downstream, put the red on the right, left on green on the left. Bundalong's not far away now, but we're going to go past there, go all the way to Majors Creek. It's the village of Bundalong on our left there. Go further back that way, you run into the Ovens River. Barbecue boat of some sort coming at us. It's coming upstream. Going along pretty well too. Sand Bay. Just coming into the main part of the Yarrawonga Weir, or Mawala Lake, whatever they call it these days. Going between the buoys. The boat ramp's not far away now, probably be there in 10 minutes. I wonder it's good cod breeding country in here with all the snags in the water. Gavin and Lynn Jack coming in the meandering to Majors Creek Boat Ramp. There's a drunken fantasy already tied up. The other two are on the other side. Coming in really close now.
Take long.
No, I was just surprised it didn't take quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let him put in reverse, slow him down a bit. Perfect landing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Here's the redback. Successfully tied up. Gallivanting the other side. Very nice spot here at Majors Creek Boat Ramp. Very well put together. Toilets, barbecue, nice lawned area. Great spot. All boats successfully tied up for the night. Meanderingers are not staying the night. They're turning around and going back upstream towards Corowa. They want to be back to Corowa by at least Saturday. Just a view from the toilet area, looking down on the boat ramp and the lake. Beautiful weather today. Quite a few fishing boats out today as well. The odd ski boat. Okay. Gavin and Lynn Jack taking off in the meandering, heading back out of the lake upstream to Corowa. Probably take them a couple of days to get back. Away they go. Now here comes Bill and Sandra, Drunken Fantasy. Sun's not real kind to us for this shot, but anyway.
We told them to go around and come back in.
Yeah, they come. Sam's getting organised. Might just be able to catch meandering with Kevin and Lynn a little bit further back. Slow and steady. Getting closer. Crunched in reverse gear. Sand's ready to jump out. Tangle of ropes. Don't panic, Sandra. You're there. Well done, team. Well, looks like we're just being overtaken by gallivanting, obviously going too slow for him. Must be heading to the pub.
Tell him the real story.
And Drunken Fantasy still trotting along down there, which means we are tailing Charlie. Looking good. 3 boats moored at Corriwa, just below the John Ford Bridge. It's been a couple of days here, a couple of nights. Did a bit of shopping. Just generally relaxing, but really nice down here. And all 3 boats are really pretty well tucked in. Here comes our other cohort, gallivanting, bringing up the rear, looking very swisho. Carl doing a little bit of maintenance on his solar panels. Get a bit of a spray. Now I'll come up the front and get busy with the broom. Man's work is never done. Thursday, the 13th of March, 5:30 p.m. Home safely at Howlong after a 9-day trip down the Murray from Howlong to Yarrawonga.